All right, examples 117 and 118. The FAA claims that the mean weight of an airline passenger with carry-on baggage is greater than the 185 pounds that it was 20 years ago. Express this claim symbolically. All right, so what we want to do here is we want to simply take away the irrelevant words and just strip it down to its essential. So the claim in this problem is going to be as follows. It's going to say the mean weight here, so we're going to use the symbol for mean, which is mu. All right, so there's our mu. And it says the mean weight of airline passengers with carry-on baggage, so all that cannot be expressed with math symbols, but this part can. It says is greater than, so greater than will be here. And then from there, we just need to put the number that it's supposed to be greater than. So is greater than the 185 pounds that it was 20 years ago. So 185 pounds. All right, that's our claim. That's as simple as that. We're just expressing what they said in words in math symbols. Now let's look at 118. In 118, it says, using the claim from the example above, create our set of competing hypotheses, H sub 0 and H sub A, or in other words, the null hypothesis and the alternative hypothesis. Okay, so one thing we want to talk about first then is the symbols that can be used in each of these. So I'm going to say symbols for HO, or symbols for the null. The symbols the null can have are pretty straightforward. It's less than or equal to, greater than or equal to, or equal to. And then let's put next to that symbols for the alternative hypothesis, HA. The symbols that it can have, and I'm actually going to pair them up because they actually come in pairs, these hypotheses. So when this is less than or equal to, this is greater than. When this is greater than or equal to, this is less than. And when this is equal to, the other one is not equal to. All right, and so what you'll notice here is that HO always has some kind of an equal sign in it, right? And HA never has an equal sign, right? And that's basically the pattern here. Now, the way we're going to figure out for this particular problem, HO and HA, is pretty simple. We're going to look at the claim. And we're going to ask ourselves a question about the symbol used in the claim. And we're going to say, hey, that symbol that's used in the claim, is it a symbol that HA would normally use, or is it a symbol that HO would normally use? And when you look at that symbol, you see the answer is clearly that it's one of HA's symbols, right? So we're going to take, for this example, HA to be the same as the claim. That means I just get to copy down what the claim has under HA, and that's going to be HA. Now this isn't true in every problem, but it is true in this one. So sometimes the claim will have one of these symbols and it'll be HO. In this particular problem, though, it is HA because it has a symbol that belongs to HA. All right, now from there, we're going to need to fill in the opposite idea because these have to compete with one another. So what's the opposite of greater than 185? Well, the answer would then be less than or equal to 185. And that's it. That's the solution.